Today, everybody, I am actually out camping, but Funko announced some amazing characters that we have to talk about. I actually have the list on my phone, so we're gonna be going through these. And actually, while I'm pulling them up, I thought it'd be fun to tell you guys about a hike that I went on yesterday. It was huge, and I got some shots when we made it to the top. It was actually really cool to see like the entire area. Super fun. And now let me see if I can find this list because it is a lot to go through that I cannot wait to show you. I am so pumped about these. The first thing that I want to talk about is the brand new Star Wars figures coming out, because I'm looking at them here. It's the first time we've ever got Asajj Ventress. We're also getting the ARC Trooper Jesse, as well as that Chase version where he's got the helmet on. And I'm gonna be honest there, I love both of them, but I'm definitely gonna need the Chase to go in my like Trooper collection. And we also have Hondo and Pick, and I think that is so cool because we've never really had another Salacious B. Crumb type character, and I think this is gonna be so cool to now have, because with the bases for the Star Wars characters, they're almost like able to add more detail with these little characters stuck to them. If you guys don't know, years ago when they would make these little like poppin' buddies for like, you know, the Star Wars ones, the bases were actually removable, so it wasn't as easy, but now these are perfect. We then also got a new Kanan, which looks so good from Rebels, and I believe the other ones there were all from the Clone Wars, if I were to guess. They're in those kind of like Clone Wars colored boxes. And then for the last one there, I'm trying to think, Dooku, and is that, I don't know what box that is. Maybe it's the Obi-Wan one. That's kind of what it looks like. He's a younger version of himself. He also has that blue lightsaber, which is definitely interesting. And I'm thinking it would be that, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it, because there's probably someone out there that knows for sure. Then everybody, we got this brand new Magic the Gathering card one, where it's like the actual card in the back, but then you get the character in the front. It's very similar to like a comic cover or an album cover. With this one here, it actually falls into the Pop Games line. And what I love about it is that it is Optimus Prime in the exact same pose. And I'm guessing this probably happened because, if you guys don't know, the previous CEO of Funko was actually Cynthia Williams, who used to work over at Magic. Or I guess, well, actually Wizards of the Coast. But yeah, this is such a cool figure. I'm definitely gonna be adding it to my collection. And my friend Nate is a big fan of Transformers, so maybe it'll be a good gift for him in the future. Oh, right. Now this is something interesting that I did see that Funko announced a while back over at their San Diego Comic-Con panel, but we're finally getting glam shots for what this is gonna look like. They're doing kind of like themed pop protectors. If you don't know what pop protectors are, it's like the thing that you slide on the outside of one of your figures, but now they're doing them with like designs on them. So if you have maybe like an alien one, or if you have Frozen, what was the third one? Like a bloody one would be good for like a horror character. You can slide those over top to like actually have a little bit of theming with that too. There were some companies that did these like unofficially, but now I think it's really cool that Funko is making some of these, and I hope we do get more in the future because I feel like they could go pretty wild with them. Okay, now we also have a new set of WWE characters, and I know some of these ones. I've heard of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I've heard of, well, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That one there is probably my favorite out of the bunch, because with that one there, it's actually based off of this old meme where he's kind of like leaning on a ledge. It's a funny one, and it's weird that they're throwing it into the WWE line, but it's probably the only way that Funko could create it, because he is, of course, well, in the WWE. They already have the license for it. They don't have to go to their way to ask Dwayne The Rock Johnson if they can make this figure for him. It's probably just way simpler. But either way, though, this is a pretty great collection. I'm loving the Triple H, and now he's in like the corner of the ring. I think it'd be cool to like have on a desk or something. Do you guys hear that? There's like a bird back there. I don't know. There might be some birds in the background. I'm camping. I apologize. But the next set that I want to talk about is Delicious in Dungeons. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't actually know much about this at all. I saw these figures and thought they looked pretty cool, and there is a chase coming out for them. But like Chilchuck, I think is his name. And then we also have Phelan. I'm looking at these here for the first time, kind of, because I don't know. I'm really digging into them. And yeah, they're neat. But yeah, like I said, I don't know much about them. It says Netflix, so is it like a Netflix show? I'm not exactly sure. If you guys have any more information for literally anyone watching, please pop it in the comments. Okay, everybody, now we're getting into my cup of tea here. It is a brand new set of Muppets figures. If you guys don't know, this year is the Muppets 70th anniversary, and so they are coming out with some kind of like reimagined versions of some of the original characters that we got, but we're also gonna be getting some new ones too. Like, for example, Statler and Waldorf. We've had them technically before with A Christmas Carol, but it's not the same. This is them sitting in their chairs like they're up in the balcony. I think it is so amazing. We're also getting Janice for the first time, and we're also getting Rolf, which is technically Dr. Bob, so I know it's like slightly different, but it is still Rolf. And then everybody, Pepe the Prawn. How amazing is he? He's also flocked. I need that one. That's a day one purchase for me. But seriously though, guys, this entire collection is so amazing. Fozzie Bear, Gonzo. We're also getting a new first mate, Miss Piggy, which would be from Pigs in Space. Space. Oh, there was even a bit of echo. That was pretty cool. Oh, and then of course, everybody, we are getting Kermit the Frog on a log. I love that one. Kermit looks so good with his banjo there. Oh, yeah, I'm getting all of these. There will definitely be a hunt as soon as these start showing up in stores, because yeah, I'm gonna be getting them all. Now, another interesting thing that I want to talk about, and I think it is really cool that this has happened, Funko has sold just over 1 billion pops. And now this goes for units sold. I don't think it's like, you know, different unique characters, even though it feels like they have a billion different licenses. And I would assume this also goes along with the biddies and the 10-inch ones and the rides. It's not just the regular 4-inch figures, even though in the video, that's kind of what they show off the most, is kind of like the regular size ones, or at least the silhouettes of some of them. And now the other thing that I'm curious about is like, does a 4-pack of biddies also go towards that billion, or is it just 4 in that one? So like, would you technically be selling 4 figures there that goes to the billion? I don't know. That is something that I would love to know, but either way, I think 1 billion is a crazy number. And while Funko, congratulations on such a huge milestone, because I have definitely added to that total a lot. Oh, and now another thing that I want to mention is last time I had done a news video, we had talked about the brand new Five Nights at Freddy's figures, but now there is another one that was added to the collection when it was kind of like officially posted on Funko's thing. There was one exclusive we hadn't seen, and it is Roxy. And then there is also a chase where you have her all like glammed up. If you guys don't know what this is from, it's actually from Help Wanted 2. And what's so cool about it is that there is actually a mini game where you have to dress her up in these glasses, put her makeup on, do her hair, and so it is such a unique thing for Funko to do, and I love the attention to detail they put into this. I don't know which one of you guys over at Funko designed it, but I am loving it. And when it comes to the rest of this collection, I'm definitely going to be getting all of them. There was Vanny, Scrap Baby, Glitch Trap, as well as DJ Music Man. They all look so perfect. Oh, and right, this was another one that was also announced in their San Diego Comic-Con panel, but we are getting official photos for it. It is the brand new Metallic 72 collection. We have James, Lars, Kirk, and Robert. Now, these ones here, I'm trying to remember if I had talked about them at all. I don't think so. But yeah, they are so good. It's almost like a newer, kind of like older version of them. And I don't know if they're doing like a Metallic 72 kind of like tour. That would make the most sense to me and like why these are coming out. But they do look really nice. They're super updated versions of them. Kind of reminds me of like the Fortnite skins a little bit more rather than like the classic looking versions of them. But yeah, seriously, such a great collection. Then everybody, we've got a brand new Animaniacs figure. And what I'm loving about this one here is that they didn't just do the 3 of them again. It's funny because actually last time we had done a news video, we also talked about the Animaniacs. This one here though is an exclusive with Wacko, Yakko, and Dot all coming out of the water tower, which I think is such a unique one. I'm definitely, well actually, I'm no, 1000% I'm gonna be picking this up. Definitely and 1000% kind of mean the same thing, but you know what I mean. I'm super excited about this one. And I think honestly, if I were to pick up like the separate ones or this one, I might just go for the exclusive of them in the water tower because you get all 3. It looks really good. I also have some of the older ones, so I don't know if I want to have 2 of the same. Yeah, this might be the one that I go for. I don't know, I'm loving it. I'm looking at it here. I've got my phone out, guys, and it's such a cool figure. And now I know, everybody, that I haven't talked about New York Comic Con exclusives yet, and that's kind of on purpose. It's because I'm actually gonna be going to New York Comic Con in early October, so I figured we'll be talking about them all while I'm there. We'll do a tour of the booth. We're gonna be checking stuff out. It really is gonna be a lot of fun. I've got some good stuff lined up for when I'm in New York. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And there are other places that you can check out all of the New York Comic Con ones. Like I posted them over on my Instagram, so if you guys wanna go follow me over there, it is at TopPopsYT. I do post a lot of the kind of like quicker announcements over there that I can't just do like all the time on YouTube because of the amount of videos that we're making. Well, I say we, it's just me. But anyways though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video because that is pretty much gonna do it for all of the news that I have today. And if you guys wanna see more news videos like this, please hit that subscribe button down below because it helps out so much. But seriously though, have a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.